every day of the finest ingredients in health. Now I have a swell surprise. Made fresh every day.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Keep like wrestling takes. Back to talk about Stand and Deliver Night 2. Now, before we start this review, I want to come on here and talk about the biggest news that's going on besides this, what took place on this show. Everybody was online talking about trying to confirm that DMX had passed, when actually he hasn't passed. His manager just put a video out saying that he's on life support, so just continue to pray that he pulls through. Cause ain't nobody trying to lose that man right now, man. Ain't nobody trying to lose him. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, that's why I hate the internet. I really do. Cause the internet could be good and it could be bogus at the same time. But it is what it is, man. How did I feel about night 2? The expectation for night 2 was high. Night 1 actually delivered, and I gave y'all my honest opinions on night 1, and night 1 delivered. Even with the couple of things I didn't like, night 1 actually delivered. So I'm like, okay, night 2 about to be off the chain, right? Night 2 finna, like, they getting ready. You talk about when it says stand and deliver. I'm sorry, folks. Night 2 did not stand, and it did not deliver at all. I don't care. I know some of y'all gonna be mad at me in the comment section. It is what it is. Night 2 did not stand, and it did not deliver. The expectation for every match that was on this card fell flat, including the best match on the show, and that wasn't even the main event. For me, the best match on the show was the ladder match, and I wasn't even really feeling that ladder match because, let me tell y'all something. Over the years, you see so many different ladder matches, and people can do so much. You can only do so many spots. You can only do so. It's almost like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like when you watch a ladder match, and you try to put in your mind, okay, I've seen such and such happen years ago, and I'm looking at this one today. And don't get me wrong, both Escobar and Devlin are great wrestlers, but the expectation was just set too high because the ladder match they gave for me was just a basic ladder match. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. Now, yes, they had a bunch of hard-hitting spots, like especially when my man Devlin went crashing in. I mean, they all went crashing in the ladders and everything. And then plus, Escobar's boys came out there to help him out and everything. Now, I had Devlin winning, but I guess they decided, well, Escobar's doing such great work over here in the States. Excuse me. You might as well keep the title on. So he is your new undisputed cruiserweight champion. Like I said, it's a generic ladder match. Like I said, you seen one, you seen them all. It's like you want to see something different, and I gotta give the boys credit. They tried, the fellas tried, but I just wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't. I was watching it, and I was waiting. I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, come on, come on, like, when we gonna get this thing going? And it just didn't get off. It didn't get off for me. It really didn't. Like, more, a lot of people thought it was great. I just wasn't feeling it, man. I tried, and you know, but hey, it is what it is. That, like I said, see, this what makes the IWC, the community, different, because everybody not gonna have the same takes on everything. One match you might think was fire, I might think it's trash, or vice versa. A match I might think is out of this world great, you might think it's hot garbage. It's That's what just makes the wrestling community go around. I went back to watch both pre-show matches because I didn't watch the pre-show match earlier from today first. So I went back and I watched the tag team match because the tag team champions was on the show, MSK, and they talked about Killian Dane and Drake Maverick being the number one contenders because obviously they beat uh, uh, Brizongo and them. And I guess the winner of that match got a number one contendership match. So I went back and I watched that match. This tag team match, for what it was. Then I went and I watched Zoe Starks versus Tony Storm. Now, a lot of people got mixed emotions about how Zoe Starks has been pushed to the moon like crazy. Like she just got there and she already getting the push like crazy. Then you look at Tony Storm, who, let's just face it, I think her heel work hasn't really been that great. Because listen, y'all, I don't watch NXT UK, so I know that she was a banger. It's funny, her and Rhea Ripley was both out of this world great when they was in NXT UK. I guess when they came over here to the States, I don't know, it just felt flat. But her heel run really ain't done. It's really done nothing for me. A lot of people was upset because they expected her to go over. Me too. I did. I expected her to go over because I'm like, Zoe just got here. Now I know Zoe been taking loss after loss, but I didn't see Zoe beating Tony Storm. And the fact that she beat her, I said, well, what does this mean for Tony? I don't know. I have no clue. How was the match? It was a good women's match, very good women's match, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and let's dive into everything else that took place on the show. So next we got the women's tag team championships match. Ember Moon, Shotzi Blackheart versus Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't feeling this match at all. All four of these girls can wrestle, and I've seen better matches from all four of them. I just don't know this match. I don't know. This match felt very flat. I didn't see anything in this match. Nothing really stood out in this match at all. Like nobody. Ember Moon she tried things. Shotzi always trying to hurt it. She always trying to injure herself. It was the spot where Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae was standing out the ring, right? So obviously, they standing out the ring try to catch her. She jumped and they caught her, but they barely caught her because her neck and her head went flying back into the barricade thing that's protecting the fans. And I said, man, this woman always trying to hurt herself. I said, y'all, I don't know, man, but Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, they tried, but they didn't succeed. Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart retained their tag team titles. It is what it is, man. Like I said, I've seen better from all four of these girls, but tonight they just didn't have it. Next, we get to her husband's match. Now, I wanted Bronson Reed to go over. The reason why I wanted Bronson Reed to go over is because I said, why the clown would you have that man do what he did last night just so that he could lose to Johnny? I say, you could have been. This is why I would have been fine with Dexter Loomis going, because I would have known that Dexter Loomis was going. I already know that's a guarantee. Johnny is walking out retaining his championship. They decided to go this goofy route. How was the match? The match was decent. It was a decent match, man. But I don't know, man. I think Johnny has worn his welcome. I think it's time to move on from Johnny with this North American Championship run. He's had it for a while now, and I'm like, you know what? I'm getting tired of it. It's just not popping no more. And like I said, Bronson Reed is at the top of his game right now. I'm like, the best decision was to put the title on him, and you decided not to do that. I said, so what do we do with Bronson Reed? You see what I'm talking about? This whole, let's build him. Let's push them and then let's shoot them down. Let's build them, let's push them, and then let's shoot them down. It's like, what's the point? It makes no sense. This is why I say WWE, you know what, man? Listen, yeah, WWE has a very difficult time, regardless if it's the main roster NXT. They have a terrible time trying to book a decent babyface. They struggle. They struggle with it. I don't care what skin tone they are. They just struggle trying to push baby faces because it seems like when you got that baby face right there and you got the top opportunity to go all the way in on them, it's like when they finally get to that mountaintop, they end up just snatching their legs right under them. And it just makes absolutely no sense to me. I'm like, come on now. You got the opportunity to do it. Like tonight, I think it was a great time for the Bronson Reed North American Championship era to begin. But the fact that you decided not to go this route, I don't know where we go from here. I don't know. I do not know what they do. I don't know. I have no clue. It's to me, it's almost like now we got to hit the reset button. It's hit the reset button once again. Got to do it all over again. I'm like, oh boy. Then we get to the co-main events. Now, Finn Balor, Karrion Kross. I actually personally, I thought this was gonna be the main event. I really did, but they said no. We gonna give Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly that right. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. They did the exact opposite of what I said. I said I wanted Karrion Kross to just beat the snot out of Finn Balor because I understand the longer Karrion Kross matches go, the boring they get. It's like, dude, it's like, what are we watching? I'm like, I didn't fall asleep, but it's like, man, you dang near want to fall asleep because the longer the matches go, you just and I was in the, I was talking to one of my guys on Twitter because he brought this up. My man Greg, he said he was thinking that Demon Finn was gonna show up. I said this would have been a perfect opportunity to bring it out because Finn Balor be getting jumped by Karrion Kross this whole time, so Demon Finn could have been used as an intimidation factor. But they didn't go that route. He just put a little X on himself. I was like, Finn Balor, they tried. They tried to do a barn burner. It wasn't. It was not a barn burner. This match went way too long. Like I said, I just wish Karrion Kross just beat the snot out of him, and then we get the match over with. I would have been fine with a 7-minute match. Call it a day. Karrion Kross is your new NXT champion. I would have been fine with that. But they decided, no, let's try to have a burn burner. Doesn't work. Karrion Kross and Finn Balor did not work. That match, nope. And then the main event, Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. Now, if y'all reading this right, they got it backwards. Whoever put this up, their information is wrong as two left shoes. Adam Cole did not defeat Kyle O'Reilly. I don't know where they got that foolishness from, because that's backwards as two left shoes. So whoever put this in, they wrong. Cage, what's his website? I'll go to the site a lot. CageSideSeats.com. Y'all got this wrong. Y'all got to come back. This is an error that y'all going to change. Y'all, the hype for this match, everybody was expecting them to go in. Now, I know NXT don't usually do the blood route. The only reason cats end up bleeding is because it's an accident, but they don't. This match needed color. And now, listen, I understand AEW do it all the time. Trust me. Like, I get it. AEW don't need to have everybody bleeding all the time, but I understand why they do it. NXT, you had the opportunity. I don't care that you're on the Peacock app. This match needed some color. Now, you got a little bit, but it was on his Adam Cole's hand, and I think Kyle O'Reilly had a little cut on the side of his neck, but that was nothing. Y'all, this main event was very underwhelming. I was trying to get into this match. I really did. I was like, okay. I said the rest of the show, I ain't really feeling nothing on this show, and I'm like, the main event's gonna have to slap. The main event's gonna have to do everything in its power for me to give this show a decent grade. And Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly underwhelmingly did not perform to the liking of how it should have been. Now, some of y'all probably gonna think I'm tripping. I don't give a crap. The match went on way too long, and I understand they was trying to live up to the two that basically booked the show. Because anytime when you got a homie or a homie going at it, what is the standard feud that cats go back to? They go back to Triple H and Shawn Michaels. That's the standard. Everybody will always is trying to live up to the standard of how the excellent feud between Triple H and Shawn Michaels was. Let me tell you something. Johnny Gargano to Tommaso Ciampa, that was great. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, I overhyped. Listen, man, they tried stuff. They brought a chain in there. They had chairs, you know. Even they had they had Adam Cole knock the ref out, you know, just trying all kind of crazy stuff, man. But I felt this match needed more. I think it just needed some color. It really did. Like, I think I needed to see the both of them bleed like crazy because I wanted to see these two just go ahead and just tear each other up. Now, yes, they did beat the brakes off each other, but it just felt like it was a PG beatdown type of match. It wasn't really a hardcore, I hate your guts. Like, you got to make me, you got to make me understand how much you can't stand each other. Because there was a scene in this match where Kyle O'Reilly was about to do the DDT on Adam Cole where the steel steps was, and then he let him go, and then I understand it's like, man, I don't want to, I want to lay him out, but I don't want to lay him out because this is my homeboy. Then the two of them was sitting in the ring, sitting down like they finna start expressing feelings. I ain't trying to see y'all talk about your feelings. Y'all need to kick each other's tail. I'm like, man, like I said, the match was long, it was very underwhelming, and I was like, I said, man, and I had hopes that night 2 was going to be better than night 1. I'm serious, y'all. I'm like I said, and this is me being unbiased like a mother. Some of y'all gonna think I'm biased, I'm like, no, I'm just telling you the honest to God truth. This ain't even a lie. I expected way more from everybody on this card, and this card did not deliver at all. Talk about stand and deliver. No, it didn't. Night 2 did not deliver. Night 1 delivered, and I got on some of the issues that I didn't like from night 1. Kyle O'Reilly wins. I don't know. I don't know if this is the end of Adam Cole in NXT. I don't know. And I seen a clip from last night. Io Shirai basically did a bow, basically saying that her career is over because she come to the main roster. They're not doing nothing well. You already know she gonna be just like Keith Lee. You already know the name of the game. Man, night 2 did not deliver. Some of y'all gonna say night 2 was off the chain. No, it wasn't. Night 2 did not deliver at all. I'm serious. I'm like, usually takeovers be great. Y'all, tonight I give this show a 1 out of 5. I'm serious. This is that. Like I said, I can't go no higher than that. I can't go no higher. So you add my grade together. The final grade for Takeover Stand and Deliver is a 4 out of 10. I know some of y'all gonna like, man, you tripping. I don't give a crap. I'm just trying to tell you the honest to God truth. Night 2 did not deliver at all, man. It did. I seen some stuff on this show that made like, you just wasn't feeling it. You wanted, see, wrestling. The name of the game with wrestling is the match. Everybody that's in the match or whatever they wrestling, they got to get you to care, and you have to tell a compelling story. And Cats tried. I understand Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly was doing everything in their power to tell a story. I just wasn't feeling it, y'all. I was not feeling it at all. I just seen two cats that wanted everybody to believe that they hate each other's guts, but in actuality, they still homies. And I don't know. I don't know if this is over or not. I have no clue. I don't know. Um, but yeah, that's my thoughts on Takeover Stand and Deliver Night 2. What do y'all think? Y'all hit the comment section up. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I know I'm gonna get some people that's gonna be upset and mad with me, but it is what it is. I'm just telling you the honest to God truth. I told you when you come over here to KCFL Rest of the Takes, I keeps it real. I don't sit up here and sugarcoat nothing. I'm not gonna shield for a company just because everybody else is shielding for them. And the same thing goes with that the AEW. I ain't gonna shield for them either. I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. And if you think I'm tripping, that's on you. Like I said, I do my best to elaborate as best as I can or explain why I feel the way I do. See, this is sometimes people in the wrestling community, they don't want to take people's takes because they feel that what they saying is a joke or they got a better take. Well, I'll tell you this, if you got a better take, why don't you make a video yourself? Do just like this, because this is what I said, this is what the whole IWC is. If you feel like you gotta, cause look at everybody in the IWC got a voice, everybody. So if you got a voice, if you got your reasons on why you thought this show was a banger, you make a video and you explain to the IWC why you thought this show was a banger. I'm explaining exactly why I thought this show was a straight dud. Straight dud. I watched every match. I watched everything. I paid close attention to everything. And at the end of the day, I wasn't feeling nothing on the show. Absolutely nothing. I'm serious. This is, like I said, I try not to be biased. I try not to. I try to come as unbiased, as respectful as I can. Takeover Stand to Deliver Night 2 did not slay. It did not. Oh, and congratulations on NXT finally beating AEW. For this, I think this is like their fourth time on their last night out. 788,000 to 688,000, something like that, or 700, something like that. Congratulations to them. They moving on to Tuesday nights from here on out. Dynamite, NXT. It's time to raise the standards. It's time to get back to putting out great content. It's time. Because tonight's show was a straight dud. I'm just keeping it buck. I am keeping it a 100% true to the fact. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. You ain't gonna catch me slipping over here because I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know, so hit the comment section up. Like I said, thumbs up if you agree with me. If you disagree with me, hit the comment section up and give me a valid reason of why you disagree with me. This is what we're here for. Like I said, the comment section be open. I just say, just keep it on the respect level. Don't call nobody out no names because you don't agree with them. Just keep it respect. Like I said, if you disagree with me, let me know. If you in 100% agreement with me, let me know. This is your boy, KCFL, King Self for Life Wrestling Takes. I'm gone.